All right, for more on this, I'm joined by legal expert Katie Charleston. Katie, thank you very much for being here. Katie, what's the basis for this lawsuit?
The plaintiffs here are upset with the rewriting of Title IX to include the definition of a woman, which the Biden administration have chosen to include also men who identify as women.
Katie, how does the proposed changes to Title IX blur the lines between sex and gender?
The new writing allows for men to actively participate in activities that have, since Title IX, been secluded to women. So we're talking about sports and education in school. We're talking about men actually being allowed in a woman's locker room because they now identify as a woman. So there is a blurring now of what is actually a woman and is not.
Is this rewrite of Title IX illegal? Why or why not?
It has been rewritten without additional considerations for other things that could assist with transgender individuals, such as developing an independent league, for example, for those identifying this way to play sports, or allowing all gender identity individuals, whether they're female, male, or fluid in their gender identity, to participate, rather than now trying to squeeze in this definition to a Title IX update.
Katie, what do you think are the broader implications for women on this?
For decades now, have been able to participate in education and sports in a way that they weren't previously allowed to do. And so now we're looking at potentially women losing the ability not only to have their independence in these places, but also potentially facing liability. Just think now a man who identifies as a woman could walk into a woman's locker room, and if a woman said the wrong thing, now the woman is faced with liability under this new rewriting of the Title IX Act. And frankly, what's not being talked about is there's also been a change in the policy as to whether or not an accused under a Title IX action in a school would have the right to confront its accuser. So if we take the example I just listed, a woman would now be faced with accusations and possibly punishment for saying the wrong thing to a transgender person without being able to really defend themselves or confront the accuser.
Wow. All right, final question. What is next in this lawsuit and Title IX?
Well, we've seen now over 15 lawsuits be filed over Title IX. So more is to come. You know, I don't think that the Biden administration is going to back down. So this will play out in court. So we'll have to see how that's handled.
All right, founding attorney of Katie Charleston Law, Katie Charleston, thank you very much for being here.